Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Haft here at the Jefferson Car Show. There is an old pedal tractor, number 56 race bike. There's some other bikes here with a banana seat, bunch of different seats. There's another little old pedal car down there, and it's too little to pedal. Okay, somebody has some wagons for sale there. We're gonna come over here and take a look around.
Boy, I got that thing put up and I didn't trade.
I noticed a lot of trucks, kids' trucks over there.
I just remember you were
Here's a bunch of bicycles. You want to go along there? That one's kind of cool. That one's super rusty. Schwinn. Schwinn are always kind of like wanted collector's items. In a wheelchair at all. Always an old wheel. Okay. This guy's got a bunch of tires for sale here. Lots of parts and stuff. Electronic wheel balancer, that's a small one. Some engines and stuff. Gonna come along here. High life. Miscellaneous bottles. Look at that hand chainsaw. That's kind of like for cutting beams and stuff. You don't see those around very often. There's a chopper that runs off up there. It's kind of cool. If you had a bar, you could turn that close light on when you want to close up. You just say, yeah, get it. Okay, we got a Chevy Impala, I believe. The thing is old. Oh, that's a telescope on there. I always wanted one of those. Let's see what they want for this. $175. But I like it because it's an old cash register. They like these because they don't have a tape. It's like, how much money did you take in today? And you say, who knows? 150. I like that. That's a good price for that. Okay. How does that scope work? Pretty good. What's your best price on that?
Hey, that's it. That's a good buy.
Yeah.
Keep it in mind.
All right. I used to do a lot of water skiing. These are kind of neat. These Cypress Garden water skis, huh?
Yeah.
Dick Pope Jr.
Yeah.
I had some of those too. They're hard to sell. Yeah. Because you can't use them. You shouldn't.
Well, you know what? They're the most demanding ones for the ones that are all for sale.
These are nice. There's this on the Cypress Garden. Yeah. All right. Thank you for your time. I really like to buy that scope. And the problem is, you got to get the place on the lake first before I get the scope. There's an old Commander wagon. U.S. Army box. Oh, there's some old wagon wheels. That was kind of like one of my dreams when I was younger, when I used to do pretty good. It was called a Wheeled Museum. There's an economy tractor, $3,000. That's a heavy duty tractor. It says Power King. 3,000. It's probably worth it, but if I brought home a tractor, I think I'd get an eviction notice. There's a Harley wheel if you need it. It's kind of a mag wheel. There's an antique lounge chair. Some wheelbarrows. Okay, we got a nice truck here. This looks like a solid project. The 1953 Chevy truck. You bring it home and your neighbors will be sick of looking at it. Now it says 9,000 on there. Yeah, but a lot of it's surface rust. I don't see any holes, except for the bumper's got some holes on that. Okay. there it is, folks. The GMC. Yeah, they don't build them like that anymore. Okay, this tractor caught my eye here. It's got a bunch of different stuff here. They have stuff inside too, in case it rains and stuff. $900 for this Alice Chalmers, huh?
Yep.
Is it running that?
Yep.
Looks like it has that new alternator on it.
Converted to 12 volt.
12 volt, cool. Yeah, I wish I had room. I'd be buying all kinds of stuff like that.
Put it in the front yard.
My girl, yeah, there is a guy. I live in Beaver Dam that did that. He's got an Oliver, but for me, we just have a one-car garage. I already got 4 motorcycles on there, so yeah, should have bought a place in the country when you had the money, Jay. Have a good one. There's all kinds of stuff over there. Okay, we're gonna work our way through here. Guys enjoying one of the muffins. There's a couple Harley Davidson seats. Oh, look at this thing. Is this a 58 or a 59 Chevy? I'm not sure. Definitely needs some work, but they did. Oh, the back quarter. 59 Edsel Ranger shows how much I know. $1,800. He's badass. We gotta make one more trip to the. How much for the 90? How much for your 90? 2,800. Have a good one. A little high. Might be worth it to some people, but for me, can't afford that. Okay. What is this? This is a Pontiac, it says on there. It's kind of. This is an Astro. Ash Tree. Not Astro. They don't want to make it easy. 76. $7,500. Wausau, Wisconsin. Pontiac Oakland Club International. Huh. It's kind of neat. It's in nice shape. Maybe that's why it wasn't around here. Why it's in such nice shape. You don't see many of these around at all. Astro. And a GT. You don't see many of them around at all. And then a GT too. But I don't know.
Got in the fleet.
All right, we're working our way through here. It's got all kinds of stuff. All right. That's going to pretty much do it for the trip here. But this would be a clown car, almost painted right over the chrome on the front of the axle. These are rare cars. Thank you.